Hey, what's going on everybody? Time for Tom's Gold Dirt, and today we're going to compare a few different loads. This is Speer Gold Dot that I hand load. This is a Hornady XTP that I hand load, and then this is a Federal Guard Dog, which is what I carry in my house because it's a lower penetrating round. It's actually an encapsulated hollow point, which is pretty cool. But the wind is really bad, and I might have to talk over this, but I've got a target set up at 25 yards just because that's the way the range works here where I'm at. The ballistics gel, actually. So let's see if I can hit it first and foremost. That's a pretty far shot, but let's hope I can, and I'll show you the results. I'll flip the camera around so you can see just how far. Alright, so you've seen there, and obviously I'm not there right now, that target was pretty far away, and I'm going to go ahead and let you guys pick on me. I missed. I was not able to hit that target, and that target is effectively this size. Actually, this is the best representative I have, and for comparison's sake, and well, we'll just go ahead and plug one of these on there so you can see how small the projectile is compared to the target. And 25 yards, 75 feet, 22 meters, I don't know, some meters. I was unable to hit that target. I shot, and then I shot some more, and then I shot some more, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just wasting a lot of money. I fired 15 shots at approximately, you know, say 50 cents a round. That's $8. So I decided to quit on that, and I'll regroup and retry later. But I did decide to continue on to the rifle. I took my Savage Axis, which I've still not sighted in, even after that time frame, because somebody actually showed up at the range and was wanting to shoot and sight in a rifle. And I'm not the kind of guy who's standing in their way. I'm pretty generous, and if you ever see me at a range, see if you want to shoot with me, I'll gladly let you shoot all of my guns and stuff as well. But and not trying to be rude and whatnot, I didn't take the time to sight that rifle, and I tried to sight them in at 100 yards, and if I can get a 1-inch group at 100 yards, I'm pretty content with that. But I did fire one round at a paper plate at 50 yards, and I was pretty confident I could hit the block, given with the Kentucky windage and everything, I could move, adjust, and hit the block at 25. I didn't adjust enough, and so I had a lower third impact, lower third of the target, and the devastation was pretty awesome though. What it did to that block, having been a bad hit, it was still pretty incredible. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that now. Alright, so overall I think it was kind of a fail day there. I wanted to hit that block with 9mm, and I really wanted to get a better shot on it with the 6.5. I had two blocks, one for 9mm, one for 6.5. And when I missed it with the 9mm, I decided to hit that block with the 6.5. Again, excuses are, it was a far shot for the 9mm. That was just a little outside of my capabilities with that particular handgun. I have my G2, which I think I could absolutely have hit with, but I don't know, I wasn't very well prepared overall. There is a pistol range, and I could have very well set that up at any distance, 5 yards, 10 yards, whatever, on the pistol range, which I could absolutely do. Problem being, you have to have a target that is 4 feet higher than the ground level. They don't want people shooting into the ground and chewing up the ground and causing ricochets, etc. So I am working on building a target platform that is 4 feet high that can support that block. Those blocks are very heavy, and so like my pistol targets that I have that are just furring strips, even if I stack two of them up pretty close together and tried to support that block, there's no way. It's just going to wiggle out of there and fall on the ground and get all nasty. So they also break pretty easy. They're pretty fragile. But anyway, so you've seen what happened to the block when I barely hit it. I mean, that 6.5 round is zipping down 2,500 feet per second with the low data I'm using. And I'd love to get a chronograph in the future. I think that would be really cool to really test. I can use the science. These manuals are proven, and forums and people who already have ballistically tested and chronographed all these loads, because I mean, this stuff's been going on for forever, right? People have been hand loading forever, but I will probably revisit this in the near future. And JP, sorry I didn't put a great shot on that block. I do think it would have been a lot more devastating if I would have hit it in dead center. But the damage that it did with just a mild strike on the block was pretty impressive, and that was with a Barnes burner, which is a tiny little hollow point, and again going 2,500 feet per second. Did some pretty cool damage to that gel, and it was pretty cool to see it. And the fact, if you saw that streak on the bottom of the block, that's actually where the block, or the projectile, skimmed across the cardboard. It was cardboard. It could have easily, you would have thought, punched through it, but it just took the path of least resistance, rode between the cardboard and the block, and squirted out the back end of the berm. Pretty cool, nonetheless. But one thing I'm very disappointed in myself, besides the fact that I missed, I won't tell y'all how many times, I shot $8 worth of hand-loaded ammo. So if you can figure out about what the price of that is today, you'll figure out how many times I missed. But I only had 5 Spear Gold dots, and they all missed. And then I tried it with 8 XTPs, and they all also missed. And then I just missed some more. Anyway, I missed a few times. I literally hit all around it. In fact, I'm not 100% certain, but I think that piece, or the thing that rolls off onto the cardboard when I move the block, may have been a projectile that I just didn't catch when I was doing it. Like, I've looked at this footage a million times thinking, man, is that really what that is? And is that because when it hits dirt, it just expands and bounces off, almost falls down. It might go in a little bit, but I don't know if that's what that was. Kind of looks like it. Could have been a deformed projectile, but anyway, I'm mad because I didn't film. I let the son of the father-son combo that showed up to the range. I don't know if I mentioned that. They actually were there waiting for me to clear the range, and I am not a person that would make anybody wait ever, because I enjoy this hobby, and so I invited them to just go ahead and start plinking while I was there. So I quit filming, but I wish I had filmed when I said, hey, would you like to shoot my block with your 30-06? He was sighting in 30-06, and it was the coolest thing I have ever seen in person. He put a perfect shot on that second block that I had, and it just exploded. I mean, it went everywhere, 30 feet all around, 30 feet high. If I would have got that on camera, it would have been the coolest thing, and if I could have slowed it down and did all that cool stuff, it would have been the coolest thing I've ever put on video. It was the coolest thing ever. So incredible. It just reminds you that World War I and World War II champ 30-06 still has something left in the tank. But anyway, with that said, I am out here. I need to get back to work because I did shoot a lot of times at a small target, very small target, and missed. So I need to replenish, and maybe if you guys would like to see one, I will make another video. This one, a lot of talking. You know, this was a lot of talking and not a lot of fun, but I will make some more if you guys want to see them. With that, good luck, God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.